This is exactly what your yard needs this summer. Steven Schaffner is here from American Honda Motor Company. And I got to tell you, I like it in the kitchen, but I like it in the yard too.
Yeah.
And this makes the yard a lot more you can handle it better, right?
It sure does. Our lawnmower is self-propelled, nice easy bagging system, easy to start, legendary Honda, easy to start engines.
Yeah, I think one of the things we want to talk about too is two-cycle versus four-cycle. Like, what makes a four-cycle engine better than the two-cycle engine for this kind of job?
It's generally more efficient and less pollutant, less emissions.
And you don't have two gas cans in the garage?
Don't have two gas cans. You don't have the expense of buying an oil and mixing it. You don't have to worry about somebody putting the wrong gas or oil in the different machines.
I notice that a lot too when you read about different machines. Some say this percentage to this percentage, and they're all different, even though we all mix them the same. So it can't be good for that tool either.
Right. You shouldn't mix a 32 to 1 with a 50 to 1.
This mower is really interesting to me too because it has two blades. Most of them have one. So what does that do?
Well, the two blades allow the lawnmower, when it first initially goes over the grass, to cut the grass smaller. So smaller clippings fall down deeper and easier into your lawn, so it mulches better. You don't see anything laying on top of the lawn. And then when it comes to bagging, there's less air, smaller clippings, so it packs the bag full of grass, so there's less need to stop and empty the bag.
Because you're doing it constantly. You're constantly opening and closing the mower. How hard is that to take that bag off?
Oh, it's extremely simple. You just pull this up like this, you shield up and pull this out. Nice opening in the front here to empty the grass, and to put it back on, it's just as easy.
I love that idea, two blades and making the cutting smaller, because when the grass gets wet and you're cutting, you got that clumpy junk out there, and this will help you avoid all that problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This machine over here, I have that machine, an older version of it, and I'll tell you what, it sits dead all winter. I pull it 2 times and it starts in the spring every time.
Right. Well, this machine is also a 4-cycle as opposed to a 2-cycle, where most of the other ones out there are 2-cycle, and that means no mixing. And when you're using this, you have less pollutants coming out.
Oh yeah, when the guy starts his up next door, there's smoke all over the place.
Right, and where do you think that smoke is going?
In my yard.
It's going in your yard, and if you're doing vegetables, it's going on your vegetables, and it's like an oil residue. You don't have that with this.
Does 4-cycle give you more torque?
4-cycle gives you a ton more torque. So you can run it at a slower speed, so it's not bouncing like a lot of the competitors do out there. This is a nice, smooth, easy to use machine.
I noticed this Type 2 also has 2 wheels in the back rather than 1. A lot of them have 1 single wheel in the back, and it's sort of a crazy thing to drive around.
Right. Well, these wheels actually come off when you're ready to use it. You don't actually leave these wheels on. These are just a transportation wheel to make it easier for you to get it back and forth from the garage, so you don't have to pick it up or whatever. But you take those wheels off, and it works just like a regular tiller.
I know we have other things to talk about, but how about when you put gasoline in these? Should you drain them out in the fall when or when you're not using them?
Well, we recommend going to an independent servicing dealer and having him look at them for you. But yes, if you're going to do that, yes, draining them out.
Some of the newer gas, they say, isn't as good as the older gas.
Correct.
And sometimes you get that gumminess. Now this is something here that saves you a lot of trouble because you buy one tool, but you get a whole bunch at once.
Right. So this is the power head. This is called a VersaTach by Honda. So this is your power head, and what you do is you would take the attachment and you would put the attachment on. Very easy.
Oh, that was difficult. That was very difficult.
Yeah.
That was nice.
So then you can exchange the different attachments. This is a string trimmer attachment.
How hard is it to load this thing?
It's pretty easy. The top comes off. I don't want to take it off. It would take too much time here. But then you have the blower, which is really good for getting...
This is crazy looking.
Yes, it's very good for getting in and out. It gives you a longer reach. So if you have shrubbery and stuff, you can get in and blow it around without blowing out your mulch.
Does this come with a little sling to put over your shoulder?
It sure does.
Okay, and then we've got the chainsaw thing here too, which is, this is a killer thing, because when you can't reach something to trim it, that's the baby you use, and I like that. I mean, that Chateau Moss would look better with one of these.
It's good.
It's nice, man. I like that. Hey, we have a giveaway here too. What's going on with that? You have a contest?
Yes, there's a contest that you guys are running. It's on your
there it is. Enter to win.
page.
It's called a Honda Mower Tiller and Split Boom Trimmer Sale. Deadline to enter for this contest is May 27th, and you just log on to our website, fox8.com, and check it out. The Honda Dream Garage is here. It's our big spring event, and if you got some tools that are a little borderline, don't wait till the end of summer being frustrated trying to start this stuff. Get it now and have a great summer.
Right. Make your summer easier.
Great. Thank you very much. Great to see you again.
You got it.